minutes, Mr. Johns.
Thank you. Thank you. So my question is this. We're asking small businesses to close their doors and borrow money so they can pay their landlords, and the landlords can pay their mortgages and pay the banks. What are we asking the banks to do?
There have been, Madame the President, there have been a number of efforts with the banks that the Department of Finance has led in terms of special measures that they're extending on relief on mortgages and relief on interest rates and measures like that. The main measure in play right now that's in development is the rent relief in conjunction with provinces, which will provide.
I hope that's not a bunch more debt for tenants and landlords. What's the banks going to do in terms of eating interest and, coming up with their share? So the other part is I want to go back to what the Danish government and the Polish government are doing. They're asking their government, they're making sure their government doesn't provide aid to companies that register in tax havens, pay out dividends, or buy back their own shares. Is this something that the Liberal government is asking you to look into to make sure that all aid stays in Canada and goes to the people in our country that need it?
Madam Chair, I would just have to repeat my earlier answer that we're going to take that under advisement, and I'd have to pursue that with the Crown agencies that are more directly involved in the lending and the Department of Finance. I unfortunately don't have an answer to that question at present.
Okay, back to a question I had earlier on Minister Ng around CERB and being able to be eligible for CERB. The government right now is gauging employment income for proprietors as a barrier. So if you have over $1,000 of employment income, even if you're paying rent of $2,600 a month, like a constituent of mine, and she's literally losing thousands of dollars a month and can't apply for CERB, she's closed her store, she's opened an online store, and she can't access CERB. Are you going to fix it so that it's based on profit or loss and net profit instead of gross income?
Madam Chair, as we've indicated, these examples are hugely important, and we're passing them on, and there's continual reassessment of the measures. But I would also indicate that there are other measures in play.
They can't access any of these measures. They can't access CEBA. They're going to walk away. They can't feed their families. They're going to put their hands up. You got to fix this now.
I would just mention that there are other supports. Excuse me, Madam
Chair. They're not
accessing
them. They can't access them.
Mr. Gord, Mr. Johns, I'm sorry that is all the time that we have for today. We've completed the 3 rounds. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody